Hello, everybody. How are you? It's time for another Lyrics Explained, where I break down the lyrics of your favorite songs so that you can appreciate your music even better. And today is going to be a favorite of many, many people. Now, I went to high school at the Australian American School in Sydney, and then my family moved back to the United States where we lived in Charleston. I went to the University of Charleston and took their four-year degree, very difficult four-year degree in lyrics explanation. I almost frankly didn't graduate, but I put my head down and I'm now the #1 lyrics analysis person in the country. And this is going to be a treat for me and you because today it's Be All Right by Dean Lewis. Now, Dean is from Australia, so this is going to be a favorite of mine because I went to high school there. Let's get right into it. It's an emotional song. It's going to take some time, so let's do it. I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me, and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand, but it's cold. You pull away again, and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me, you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes on the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the color draining from my face. Let's go right into the chorus and we're going to come back. There's a lot to break down here. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter. Put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let her go. It'll be all right. All right. What is going on, guys? It's an emotional scene. And what it is that in the Lewis household, they were fairly well off, and he grew up with a personal chef who is now leaving the family. Let's look at it again. I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me, and I see there's something trying to hide. He doesn't know. He's been out gigging. He's been doing his music and recording. He's come home, and no one has said anything to him until he sees the chef in the kitchen, and the chef is telling him, but trying not to, because now she's starting to tremble, and she's getting emotional. It's a very we all have been there when somebody that has been close to us and our family is leaving. And nobody can really address the reality of the situation. That's the context of this song. Guys, I have to tell you, because I lived in Australia, I know the importance of a personal chef. See, here we just go to the store, we buy cereal and milk, we put the cereal in the bowl, right? And then we pour the milk on it and we eat it, okay? It's a lot of store-bought food, but the thing is, in Australia, your personal chef, it's almost like having, some people think like a 3-car garage is vital, or some people, a status symbol. But a personal chef is so important to a successful family in Australia. And, there's certain things. For example, pavlova dessert is like one of the top foods in the country. Very few people can get it right. It's whipped cream, it's fresh fruit, it's light and airy as a Melbourne morning, folks. How about Chico roll? I mean, if you were to just land in, let's say you were a great cook in America, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go to Australia and I'm gonna make some of that Australian food like Chico rolls, which is like egg roll, but it has cabbage, onion, it's got your carrots, it's got your beef stuffed in there. You're like, oh, I'm a great cook. I'm just gonna follow the directions. No, you've got to be a native Australian. And if you're a personal chef that grew up and trained in Australia, you've got the savoir-faire it takes to make people cry because they love these meals so much. Have you ever had lamingtons? You will get down on the earth, you will get down on your knees in Sydney and kiss the ground of the restaurant or the home that you first have lamingtons in. You're going to love them so much. Sponge cake dipped in chocolate and rolled in desiccated coconut. Can you see what I'm saying? Now listen, millions of Australians today are descendants of people who migrated to the island just for the lamingtons, named after Lord Lamington himself. This guy, he loved that treat so much, he bought New South Wales using stolen gold bullion in 1837. The guy stole a bunch of gold. just to buy part of Australia so that he could enjoy the dessert that eventually was named after him. Guys, it's a country that's hard to explain, but once you're in the know, you can see the emotion behind the song. Their chef is leaving. Oh my gosh, verse 2. So I look back at all the messages you sent, and I know it wasn't right. But it was messing with my head, and everything deleted like the past. Yeah, it was gone. And when I touched your face, I could tell you're moving on. But it's not the fact that you kissed him yesterday. It's the feeling of betrayal that I just can't seem to shake. And everything I know tells me that I should walk away. But I just want to stay. He just wants to stay. Of course. He's talking about all the messages he sent. That's the chef asking him what he wants to eat for dinner. And then he deleted all those texts. Everything deleted like the past. Because he would text back and he'd say, could you make some sausage sangers? What's a sausage sanger? It's the best food because it's very, very simple. All you do is take a folded slice of bread over a sausage covered in sauce, and off you go. Oh, it's simple, but you have to be a top Australian talent chef or cook to pull it off. And now that person is leaving. So now all those texts from him growing up in high school, texting the chef, can I get a sausage sanger? Those are all deleted. I mean, I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this analysis because I understand the depths of emotion and betrayal and loss that is going on here. He says right out, it's the feeling of betrayal that I just can't seem to shake. And you say, well, that's silly. Well, yeah, but you haven't had Anzac biscuits, sometimes called a soldier biscuit, one of the top foods in Australia. Comes from way back in World War I days and has evolved into a joyous combination of butter, coconut, syrup, oats, and bicarbonate of soda. That's all gone. The chef is moving on. We don't know why. It's probably a good reason. Maybe there's not a good reason. Guys, it's like he said in the chorus. I know you love her, but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter. Put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away from sausage sangers and Anzac biscuits. Let her go. It'll be okay. It's going to hurt for a bit of time without pavlova, desserts, and lamingtons. So bottoms up. Let's forget tonight. You'll find another personal chef, and you'll be just fine. I don't know. Maybe they have Craigslist.